Hey guys, Tomo. Hope you're well, buddy. Think we are all good. Hopefully you can hear me okay. That over here. Thank you. Right, okay. So where were we? We were around the back here, weren't we, with this? I think that's pretty much done around there now, so it's just doing some... I don't want to do something too much here because you don't really see the inside as you come round, if you know what I mean. So that's quite well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right. I feel like the way the water kind of goes through the whole lot as well, it just gives it a good effect. Unless we tunnel, but then there's no point tunneling because then you won't see any of this as you come around here. Hey Funder, we're back. Hope you're good, buddy. Hope you're good. Just wondering what to do now. I guess I better just put some rocks in here and some foliage just to kind of cover it up, I guess. Let's pause it up. Hey, Jenny. I did say I'll be back. I just hadn't got myself ready for the day, if you know what I mean. I just kind of got up, started playing Planet Coaster, and thought, oh, I might as well do a stream. And then I realised I was like, oh, I haven't eaten yet. And then it's kind of like, I need to eat. Got a bit carried away like the old days. Makes a change. Yeah, no worries. There's quite a lot done, to be fair. Cheers, dude. It's getting there. It's just like I always say, it's all about those layers. You know, if you watch me build it, it's rock work always first. Then it's ornamental pieces if we're doing it like this. And then it's all the veg and the, you know, the bits making it look the way it is. It just all adds to it. It's just putting the pieces together. Right, let's have a little fly through. Heyo the Crusader. How can one help thee? Is it Christmas already? You barely notice any of it, but because it's there, it looks so good. So that's now done. Night time. One, chop chop. Hurry, hurry, hurry. A long ride through this coaster. A log ride? No, dude, I've already done one. There's one in the Western Alpine area to the park. I'll show you in just a moment. Oh, is that what you meant to say? Yes. Done the River Rapids trough going through, basically. I've done it in a couple of places. Where are we? There's a splash down here. Wherever they are. Where are they going? Here it comes. Nathan! How you doing, dude? And then through this section here. So basically we're going to this rocky waterfall section here. I'm probably going to get rid of all this. And then just continue this kind of swampy jungle vibe going. Just get a bit joggy when you go through there. Oh, cheers, Carl! Do you want to see some other decent stuff too? There's all this. Twin Horror Heights with a drop coaster going down the middle. And a second coaster going through the centre. Train going through the front. All cohesively themed. If you go back to yesterday's stream, Dan, I did this corner here. Once I figured out how to do it, because the game decided to flick out on me. For some reason, when I got to a second, the timer started delaying. So I had to do every 5 to add a trigger, basically, to get that section as it comes around. Where is it? Here it comes. To get all this to line up perfectly is, what was it? It was 32 triggers. So six triggers times 5 different times on each one. So yeah, amazing, unbelievable. So it took a while. Yeah, no worries, Carl, I was only joking, dude. But no, there's a lot going on in this park. We do obviously have a log flume that coincides with the runaway mine train, which is pretty cool. So that's all going to start coming together eventually. Then we've got invert going through a city, or streets of Agrabah. I'm going to call it like a flying carpet ride. Hey Brittany, how are you? Pleasure. Nice to see you, thanks for joining. But I just got the urge to do some of this the other day. Along with a couple of dueling coasters, a Woody and an RMC. The RMC does all the inverts, obviously. But that's pirate themed, so you got pirates versus the redcoats. And then we got a oriental section going on here, which I haven't touched for about a year, I don't think. No, I did the bridge work and this little building a few months ago, so. Well, I do try to be, sir. And then you kind of got the generic kind of vibe to go with the main street. So I love this. I think these facades just look pretty cool. Just the sizing, the depth perception with the city backdrop, it just all looks pretty cool. That's what I like about it. Yeah, he's getting there. It's a getting there. Excuse me. Now I did think to do like a... Oh, excuse me. Like a little tropical oasis, but I don't know where I'm going to be able to put water. Where it kind of look as though it is actually going around it or through it. So I think potentially could get away with having it here, providing that up. It's low because of this piece of coast track. see if I can do something. Bear with me. Oh, blimey. Difficult to get it back where we want it, but ooh. Don't move the camera. You see what I mean by having to redo the gigger? Right, where were we? Water. It's insane. It's like getting to the end of your build. Oh, come on. Be good to me. Be good to me. Be good to me. Perfect. Thank you. How badly does that go into the water? Okay, so we just got to amend that a little bit. Look how much better that looks at the right height. Or higher. So, if we grab... so wrong. We do want it a tiny bit. Having a brain fart. Hey Sue, what are you doing? Yeah, just a little. Right click. When you got the water thing on it, I ain't doing it now, Dan, because I won't be able to get it back. I know what you're trying to do, mister. No, when you've got the water, right click it. See? Right click, disappear it. And then the other little trick is if you hold shift, I don't know, it gives you more levels as you come up. Instead of predetermined one. So, Have you thought about recolouring track sections of the Giga? Yeah, I was gonna do it, but I was gonna wait until I've finished the Giga, until I've tweaked it that a little bit more, and sorted it out. Just waiting to finish that off. Don't know, Dan. Learn things every day in this game, as I always say. It's just all rock work and bushes in it. It's constant. It's just like, I set myself a challenge with this. Giga goes through here alright though. Okay. Joshy, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. So, somehow, I've got to support this thing. Of here. Which is nearly the middle. It's not really going to happen, is it? It's the same with this one. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Why? Why do I do it? Surely that's done. Let's go for a little ride. Jenny, you're too kind. Thank you. Well, Jenny M, sorry. Thank you, darling. Appreciate it. Hold on a minute. It's the same Jenny, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry. Thank you, darling. Appreciate it. I don't know why, Jenny. I didn't remember the M at the end of the Jenny, so my apologies. Just one of my old man brain farts. That's all. My apologies. Right. Working. It's just doing it, man. Oh, it's just the same old bits. Constantly. What else can I do that's new? Looking good though. You see what I mean by it's kind of the tree line is covering up the whole landscape. That's what I said a few months ago. I said once we start building that up, that won't look as barren as it does. Oh, Joshy, mate, I don't know what your letters mean, dude. I'm shit with all that crap. It took me ages to figure out IN. Hold on a minute. IDK. That was it. My brain don't work like that for some reason. Such a pain. Right, let's build. Why don't they build there? That's kind of what I was going for, Phantom. As to why we have the snake head and the snake bodies coming off it. Twin body again. Don't know why. I was just looking at the symmetrical side of it. Yeah, problem is I ain't got any of that in this, Dan. I've just got theming to do. And a coaster to finish that I really don't want to do live. I've got to figure that out. I've got to do it soon as well because my frames are starting to drop when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, it's absolutely fine. It's very strange. Go to Park Manager. Hold a minute. How can I limit the number? Go to Park Manager Overview, Park Information, click Ticket Prices, go down to the bottom. Here it says Park Capacity. You got maximum guests, tick the box and then put the figure you want in there. Performance is always good between 250 and 500. Up to about 12 coasters, 100,000 pieces. And then you just want to keep it low really for your building side of it. I mean, if you want to have a play in it, let 1,000 in if you want, but it'll really lag. I put 22,500 people in here last week. Let's do it again. Takes forever. It'll be quite interesting to see actually. Should we do it? Because I only did it for like 5 minutes and then closed it and forgot about it. Just to see, because we haven't actually done that yet in this park. And I used to do it a lot, didn't I, in the older parks, just to check everything was working and people weren't getting stuck and stuff like that. Should we do that, guys? Who's up for doing that? Let's do it. It'll probably go down to about 15 frames a second, probably less than that, so don't think it's going to be an enjoyable experience, just to let you know. I just want to save it before we go any further, even though I haven't really done much. Have I done anything? A few palm trees, that was it. Yeah, I mean 17. I think it was 2022. I think 17 or 22. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it didn't look good because a lot of them were still on the main path. So yeah, I don't know if is it worth capping it out at 6,000. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to see it with rammed or with extremely low frame rate, or yeah, get ready for the fire extinguisher? Well, luckily it's quite cool here at the minute, so the computer's keeping me warm, which is nice. Temperature seems to have dropped this afternoon. Really dropped. To the point where you're outside and your breath is creating steam, condensation, whatever. Misty breath. Done. Right, what do you want to do then, guys? Let's see some mayhem. Okay, let's just double check I've got everything open, which we haven't. Bumping Derby, Grand Carousel, Horror Heights 1, Horror Heights 2, Sundial, Dragon, Ascendant, Sky Temple, don't worry about the Huntsman, Gondola, I'm not going to... Problem is I can't do the gondola, that's the problem. Gears of Fear, and what's this? Infinite, that's not done. Right, so they're all open then. Oh, right, we did save it, didn't we? Yep. So let's turn it off and put marketing is all on. Whoops, frame rate die, guys. It's a shame about the gondolas, but I mean, I could open them, but the problem we get a build-up of peeps here. And we've let in nearly 20,000 people in. Gino! How you doing, dude? Hope you're well. Yeah, I did a membership giveaway yesterday, and I think yourself and Daz, and I can't remember the other guys now, unfortunately. Victor somebody. Got the memberships, so yeah. Swarming like bees. It looks pretty cool actually, at my level. And the thing I like is I managed to get them to congregate over the entire path surface nearly. It's just this bit here, because the problem is when he had something connected here, they just all went like that up here. So I tried to get them to go down the middle. It was like trying to... I had a path go in here and out here, and then what they did was they just went straight into this building and through, because that's the quickest path for them. And then what I've had to do under here as well is do small paths, because if there's too many people on a path, they'll find an alternative route. And you have to do small paths so that they work it all out. It's just insane. And you can see then they just spread a little bit, which is cool. So there's just loads of little paths going off out here. Oh, I'm doing well, dude. I'm doing well. I'm good. We're just going crazy and maxing out the guest count to the park, because I'm a fool. Let's see where it all goes. But then it's cool here, you know, they go both ways around it as well instead of the one. So it's not... Yeah, once this line gets full, we'll have to come back and just check it. They for some reason, there's a build up here and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I've got both benches, both sides, maybe, I'm not sure. But look, they're only just getting to here, look at that. But Main Street does look good. With them all coming up. It really does. And with the train. Oh, I love that view. So we'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there. We will get there. So yeah, we'll max it out, guys. See how many we get in here. I'm sure it was 22 in the end by the time I was done. The frame rate was it was terrible. See, look, they all build up. Maybe not on that one. Let's check the other one. Probably it. Find the fast passes, go through all the entrances. It's all good, it's all good. And the thing I love about this park is they're going equal ways as well, where in previous builds they've always gone to like one section where you're building. Maybe it's because this is a little bit more spread out now, I don't know, but it was an equal flow going through. So we're at 3,300 at the minute, guys, and counting. Right. I know this is going to get full any minute, surely. Just if you just slow it down to normal pace, it does look like the park's just open, doesn't it? And everybody's rushing from the car park. It looks well cool. I love it. There's hardly anyone down here. It takes them ages to get from the entrance to here. Yeah. They all arrive and they're all joining the back of the queue for everything. That fills up quick, but it's because I just didn't have enough. Well, I guess I could have come down here, maybe a bit more. But I think 90% of the queues are long enough. I mean, these two most definitely are. This one 100% is. With the rope raid. You never really have to do massive ones unless you know, unless you come down from an area. I know that's definitely big enough to open. I only just got round here. Insane. We're coming up to 6,000 guests now, guys. Frame rate is down to 15, 16, 15, 16, 16. We're just under 6,000 guests in the clock. Something happens here. Well, Joe is not going to do it now. Oh, look, family were in the same outfit, kind of. Did you just see a Pete running around on fire? I hope not. Don't know how. Approaching 7,000 guests now, guys. Better get those reactions coming in, I tell you. Whoever's clicked happy on it. It's killing my computer. Oh, red hair. Sorry, mate. I'm blind. There's no one round here at all. Oh. Yep. Yep. Man and his child, or lady and child. And that's it. Few coming off the train. We're up to 7,500 guests now, guys. Full. This is not full. Nearly full. Still got a way to go. T. I think they're literally only just getting round to this area, I think, now. Check the queue for this, yeah. Oh. This line is full, surely. Oh no. That's a queue and a half. All the way round there. They're going on the Horror Heights already. Cool. This has such a high throughput, I tell you. $8,400 guests now, guys. Blimey, O'Reilly. 8,800 and climbing. I would on a normal day of building, but not today. It'd be a bit too busy for me. Down to 13 frames a second. 13, 14 frames a second. Once we are in an area, it's exactly the same. So shocking, really. Fingers crossed for Planet Coaster 2. Now there's two ways Planet Coaster 2 is going to go. It's either going to be absolutely amazing to the reason why they're not showing us everything still, or it's going to nosedive so hard because it's going to be so buggy, nothing works. A bit like Planet Zoo when it first came out, really. That's my conclusion now to Planet Coaster 2. Because I'm fed up of trying to understand what they're doing. Because it don't make sense. They're a month away, just over a month away from release. And they're still showing us versions of the game from beginning of August. It's nearly 2 months away ago. Very strange. So we're going up to 10,500 guests now, guys. What do you mean, Dan? They're live. I'm on about... I understand the two guys showing us the management side of it was recorded, but the bit where he sat on the sofa with Geezer talking to us live in chat, that's live, isn't it? The game's out in a month. They should be telling us. Should be showing us. Should be giving us an amazing thing to look forward to, yet they publicised that the whole unlock program is going to be about drop tracks, switch tracks and dart rides, yet we had a coaster go through a tunnel for 1 second. That was it. Brrr. It's bugged me since the start. I don't know why they're doing it. They've done it every single episode. They've just not... as far as I'm concerned, they've not delivered. They've gone on too much about the water side and pools and stuff like that. Which to me means the game hasn't changed enough on the other side of it. So... I'm trying to stay positive, and I genuinely hope when I load this up at whatever time on the 6th, whether that be AM or PM, whatever, that I fall in love with it. But I'm struggling to feel content with the whole situation. That's what I'm struggling with. That's what I'm struggling with. Problem is, Phantom, I don't think they're building anticipation for it. I really don't, because the problem is, why would you do a load of social media saying switch tracks, drop tracks, and dart rides and more in tonight's unlocked episode? They did it on everything, Twitch, Twitter, you name it. Yet you then go on there and they spend an hour talking about how to control all the people. And then show us 1.5, maybe 2 seconds of a coaster going through a tunnel saying that's how dark it gets. Why can't they just build a building and show us? And put a light in it and show us how it all reflects and how it bounces off everything? That's what I want to see. I built this whole front area here. I did, and these buildings were just blueprints off the workshop because I just wanted to get a vibe for how I wanted the coaster laid out and how I want it to kind of feel. So I've never built this before, Jenny. So this was all new to me, but I've done a pretty good job so far with the surround to the observatory tower, the station, and this ornamental shop area just here. So the cool thing about putting the blueprints in was it just gave me an idea of how high I wanted to go with the coaster, where I wanted to put the coaster, what I wanted it to go round, and so forth. And eventually I will get round to doing this. I just got this feeling they got huge problems with it. I really do. Because they've done too much. But like I said in stream 80, I will eat my words. And the problem is with the creators versions, they were playing the very first build of the game. And that was months ago. They had to keep their mouths shut for months. Didn't they? Yet here we are. Still not seeing. They gave them 2 hours. What do I get done in 2 hours? I'll build this little corner bit and that bit there and that, maybe that upstand in 2 hours. This is not enough time. There's either something majorly wrong to the reason why they're not showing all this information, giving us all this information, or they're genuinely so happy with it that they're happy to do it what they're doing with. It's making my brain hurt because I hate being told one thing and then it being something else. And yesterday wound me up because I set up a whole stream on the basis of what their social media was and what the unlocked feature was all going to be about, and it wound me up. It really did. And the fact they didn't ask me to be a content creator. Just shut up now. Oh, they're using the restaurant. Okay, so they're cutting across here. So we'll sort that out. That's why I was trying to put that bin there the other night, but because of the way the paving is, it won't sit right. But I don't understand why people are complaining about the UI. Surely you can just still use the there'll be shortcut keys, wouldn't there? I mean, what you just look for your pieces. So I know the menu can be like this, you just click the pieces. That's the same. All this from a builder's perspective. All this, I never touch any of this apart from open and close the attractions. That's it. Yeah, frame rate's shocking. We're only at 15,500. Duncan, stranger, how are you? And they're still pouring in. All good, mate. Building a new park with 1 month to go before Planet Coaster 2, dude. That's cutting it tight, isn't it? Yes, so in fast forward mode, play mode, we are down to 11 frames a second. I'm just trying to get them all in, to be fair. Can't remember for life of me what I got to it. I can't remember if it was 18, 20,000, 22. Something 22 was in my mind. I don't know why. Unless that's what Matey Boy was gloating about the other night. I can't remember. Yeah, Mesmer. It's, yeah. Yeah, I was kind of thinking a similar thing, Duncan, today, but I thought, well, Joshy helped me buy it, so I've got to jump on it. It's going to bug the life out of me if it's as bad as Planet Zoo. If it's going to be as bad as Planet Zoo, genuinely, I'll park it for about a month and I'll just continue playing this. Because if it is going to be buggy and all that kind of stuff like it was on Planet Zoo, that's the reason why I don't play Planet Zoo, is because I can't get past how buggy the game still is. And it blows my mind that tens of thousands of people have enjoyed it. Yet saying that, I'm making a comment like this and I'm still playing a game like this that's as buggy as hell after 6 years, so we still find out new things every other day. I don't know, Dan. I didn't really take much. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't really actually take much notice of any of that. To be honest with you, when they were chatting away, I didn't even look at this. I wasn't half time. Wasn't even looking at the screen. So for me, it's more. It's going to be about when I get it. When I get my hands on it, find out what the quirks are. I know why they've done it. They've done it to simplify the format for them to change it from PC to console. That's why they've done it. I just hope all this kind of cutting corners to help console doesn't affect us in any way, if you know what I mean. But we can only wait and see. Well, that seems to have sorted itself out there. Maybe I moved the benches or something. Maybe I had the benches too close because they were all getting there, but they weren't coming away. And it would build up here. About 4,000 or 5,000 people would build up here. But anyway, that is nearly everybody, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, they're dwindling down a bit now. So where are we? Just keep it going on full speed for a moment. Damn, we haven't even seen the full game and it's out in a month. That's bad for PC gamers, console gamers, whoever. I'm just, here we are. When was that first stream I did? Was it back in March? You know, when we all thought they were going to announce something, when they said, oh, the new year of Frontier unlocked, blah blah blah, and we all sat there for 2 hours typing Planet Coast 2, Planet Coast 2, Planet Coast 2, and nothing. And then they leave it till July and do a white noise bloody thing for 24 hours. And all they've done is shown us how to build swimming bloody poles, and I've just got this feeling that the game is not going to be good. I think it's going to be buggy. I think it's going to be terrible to start with. I just got this feeling, because why aren't they showing us? Why haven't they gone day cycle, light cycle? They haven't shown us the weather properly. They haven't properly shown us someone get sunburn in respect of how it happens and how quick it happens and how long you have to do it, all that kind of stuff. It's just been swimming pools, a couple of coasters, not even the coasters we want to see, arrow coasters, which are the standard kind of coaster for any kind of game. So it's just frustrating, really frustrating that they're saying they've added all this stuff to make it better, yet they don't show us. Cheers, Joshy. But they don't, do they? They're not showing us. And I've said it all along, and you listen to the words they use, and when someone asks them a question, they go around that question and answer it in a different way, and it just frustrates the life out of me that I'm sat there going, we're going to be spending our hard-earned money with you guys, and here you are doing this. And then they'd spend all their social media, some person has sat at home on their bed, probably in their pyjamas, going, today's unlocked episode will be switch tracks, drop tracks, and dart rides and more. And then you sit there for an hour and you see a second and a half of going through a freaking tunnel, which, no disregard, didn't, to me, apart from it being oh, I can't do it because it looked like this. To me it looked like this, which is exactly the same as what we do. And it was a drop coaster that did it. So of course you're going to have a deep hole that it goes through. So in reality, what actually, where is it? Here it is. Here's the drop. See, look how dark it is down here anyway. So if it didn't look that different to me. I don't know. Frustrates the life out of me. It really does. Anyway, we can't really go on any coasters because it's just a bit too jerky, and to be fair, if I select anybody, it's just going to be a sea of walking through people. You got people up the top in the queue line. Bit busy. Oh, cheers, Dan. It just winds me up. And they gave the content creators that they chose 2 hours, well, 45 minutes of career mode, wasn't it? And if they passed the career mode, they then got an hour, and they could use the 15 minutes to do the sandbox mode. So they had an hour and 15 minutes to test everything that they had available to them. And that's what we've had to work on since day of their original alpha build. Not now, their original build. So we know nothing about the current game. No one knows anything about the current game. I watched one with, I think it was Corvus, and he put it on the turntable. The coaster turned, but the table stayed. You know, and if you got those bugs in the game, that's going to wind me up, because that was exactly the same issue in Planet Zoo, where you had problems with the animals deforming or twisting or whatever it was when it first started happening, and it looked terrible. And just the way the game ran, it was ridiculous. And I said to you months and months and months and months ago when I first heard about it, I want to see this, I want to see that, I want to see this, and here we are a month before it's released, pretty much, bar a week and a half, and we know nothing. We know nothing about the game, really. Apart from swimming pools and chutes and flumes. And the odd coaster that they may have showed us that was a blueprint. And they've built... How many coasters did they build? 1, 2, 1. He's built 1 coaster. And all he ever does is sits there and says, I'm not the best at it when he's doing it. He's not showing us, not talking us through it, not showing the menus or anything like that. It just frustrates the life out of me. Yet... they then do what they do on social media. Oh, traffic jam. It's a bit busy. I was trying to get on the train and this. Ah! Good luck. That's now full. Full. Carousel never fills up. The bumper cart's full. Bumper carts never fill up now either. Empty as always. This munches people, this thing, I tell you, it really does. They're not full yet. Interesting. I'm surprised Slimer's not. Oh, it's nearly full. It's getting there. Boat's full. Train is pretty much full. That's full. It's empty. It's empty. That's empty. Is this full? Oh, really? Very good queue. It's always full. It'll be full. There we go, guys. Actually, we've got 2 restaurants right next to each other. We've got one on the boat and one here, haven't we? They're all thinking we haven't got a restaurant. It's what it is. I'm not changing it again. So yes, I'm down to 11 frames a second with 17,500 guests in the park, guys. So you can kind of see why I don't build with guests in the park, because it's a pain in the backside. So what we'll do, pause it, close it, close all the rides at the same time. And we'll chuck them all up. Why is the menu system's working? It just gets them all off the ride, because the problem is if you just close the ride, it keeps going round until the queue is empty. So the advantage to doing it like this, they all pop out at the exit, or they turn around straight away from the queue instead of the ride filtering the queue down, if that makes sense. I'll try and show you. So these all will, if I press play, will turn around and come back now, where if I'd have just pressed close, that would have kept going through until everybody had got out of the queue line, basically. Plus, it chucks everyone off the ride, as you can tell, instantaneously. So then you've got more of a herd of crazy people heading down here now. Very busy. Turn it to night mode. Everyone's leaving for the night. Oh, it's so bad having 17,000 people is in the park. The lighting takes ages to catch up with itself. Come on. Oh golly. There we go. Thank you. Bit like watching Disney Park, isn't it, really? Everyone leaving Universal, Hollywood Studios, Florida. As I said, Dan, yeah? But basically it stops the cycle. If you just close the ride, everyone in the queue will continue to ride the ride. You have to test it, then close it again to get them to turn around, if I remember correctly. I'm sure it does. I'm not doing it again. I'm not testing it again. Can't really build when you have more than 1,500 people in, because when you're trying to click the mouse, you have to double click half the time. So that's the only downside. They all go out the one exit because that's the closest. But then saying that, actually, there's someone going around the other way. Because it's getting full here, so they're diverting off down there now. I was just wondering if it's worth putting a path down here. Come in. But then that would probably be a shorter route than this dogleg back on itself, so no. You do bottleneck a little bit, I think. But I think that the cool thing about having them coming down both sides is that they kind of organise themselves as they come down, if you know what I mean. You know where you normally have your spawn point here and then your entrance, it all gets a bit crazy. You can see them making the choice for each one. Just about here. It's quite orderly, actually, considering. And I think it's purely because of the distance they have to go and the fact that I split them half and half. And then by the time they actually get to the exit point, they're kind of in single file, aren't they? But here comes... Oh, look at this lot coming. Ah! Ah, here's where here's the horde, look. Whoa! Ah! Look at that. Love it. Now it could get quite busy. Not now. Jeez. Yeah, no, I just got the two down the stairs and out. Quite simple, really. I think it's just I didn't intentionally mean to break them up or anything, but I think because this is kind of the pinch point, isn't it? Because that's where they've got to decide to go, because there are no other way. That's pretty much it. When I did have a path coming up here, when I had this bit of path connected around here, because they couldn't get out one bit, they were walking all the way around here to get out the other bit. It was crazy. So it's just kind of I guess the decision for them is here. Hey Kira, how are you? Hope you're well. And then by the time they actually get down to here, they're in single file, so it doesn't really matter what gets chucked at this bit, obviously, which is what's happening right now. I mean, that's a lot of people. That is literally like, fireworks finished, right, time to go home, let's catch the monorail. Crazy. Yeah, so I guess it's here where they're all kind of just building up, aren't they, where it starts to filter down. And then they're just ironing themselves out once they get to this corner. So yeah, does the job quite well. Yeah, you pretty much nailed it there, Mesmer. I'm good, thanks. Getting there. Definitely getting there. Hope all good with everybody. We're evicting them because we maxed out at 17,700 guests and I was down to... Was it 10 frames a second, guys? So I'm just kicking them all out so that we can actually play the game again. I'm just seeing how the old evacuation routes were, and they're not too bad. It's amazing how the frames just jump. We're at 5,000 guests in the park now. Problem is, if you have that bit covered, they all go this way and they all come back this way. So you get that bottleneck. Oh, excuse me. Yep, definitely does, Dan. At the minute, I think I'm still getting about 28, I think. Let's try it with no rides on and no guests in when they all leave. I'll just check it. Because I'm still doing that little trick where you're kind of looking out of the area. So you're actually only really looking at what you're actually in and not everything else. So it kind of jumps up and down like it always does. Nearly there. What is the time? 29. We will have to wait and see, Kira. We'll have to wait and see. There we go. So no one in the park, no rides open, play. Oh, 27, 26. So yeah, when you're in the area, 20, 28, 30, 31. So there we go. So hopefully we'll get a similar experience as we did with Funderland Adventure Valley. Hopefully. And Magic Kingdom. Even though we're going to have more pieces in the park. But it's getting there, guys. I know I haven't been building much this session. But it was nice to let everybody in. Have a look around. It does. It feels lovely to play again now. Back to reality. Building. Ugh, what should we build? Don't build any of that. You know what, guys? I probably shouldn't have done the second stream. I was up for it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I had a good night's sleep last night, but I still feel absolutely exhausted. And we have actually accomplished quite a bit today. You can definitely get the vibe we're going for, which is great. And I do like this little hut down there. I think the positioning of it is pretty perfect. It's working. I'm just a little bit stuck on what we're going to do with this lake. Now that I've put it in. If we pause it, actually, Oh, it's even better. 29 frames a second. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to put all that together. It's finished, that's why. Yeah, what we've done is actually quite insane if you think about it. All this is now all done by our music, and well, we'll do music on the ride. And it all works. It all makes sense. Everything has a purpose. You still get the temple view in the background in most of the shots. It's the most important one I wanted to keep hold of. Even though you're going to be looking here, you've still got it in your peripheral. Fallen tree. Figure out how we're going to support this thing. So build like a tower, maybe. In the middle. Damn it. Yeah. Oh. Well, I think next stream we'll probably find this will be done. And we'll be done around here. Probably in the next stream. I'm working our way out into here, basically. We could do more temple stuff because it doesn't just have to be these little bits. Because at the end of the day, we're in a Mayan temple adventure area, so we can kind of put up little buildings, arches, stuff like that. We can do all sorts really. We can just do anything we want. We can do. So, yeah. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to go and have a little walk around the Magic Kingdom if anyone's up for that. I just want to chill. I don't want to build. I just got to that point today. It's been, well, we had just under 4 hours earlier. We've had an hour and a half today. I know I haven't done much building this evening, but look how quick that saves now that no one's in the park. Cancel. Resume. See, there's still 31 people in the park. How are there 31 people in the park? Where? How'd you find them? Where do I find these peeps? Game is on. They could be anywhere. Literally anywhere. Ah, they were getting stuck in the car. Okay. can't I move them? What the? Oh. Where's the rest of them? Oh, the rest of them. Oh, this is very strange. There you are. See what I mean? That's why you have to do the stop, start to get them off the ride, because when you've got it so big and you've got so many people in there, the game just doesn't work properly. Ah, right, at least we found them. Okay. Save the game again. Who fancies a little walk around the Magic Kingdom, eh? Anyone? I was pressing everything in the menu, I couldn't seem to find them, mate. May take a few moments, that's all. Just join the stream, guys. Sorry I'm not building in this part 2. I thought I would be. I just haven't. I'm just tired. That's all. It should only take a. Oh no, I've got cruddy internet, haven't I? Oh, there we go. Done. Yeah, we just want to chill. That's funny. Started my second stream and now I've lost a subscriber. Oh, it does make me giggle. Bless him. Sorry if I offended you. I would never get my head around it. That's why I don't bother getting worried about it anymore. That's why I don't really ask to become a subscriber, because I just, if you want to, you will. It's a tough one. We did do very well on the first video. We had over 600 views, which was just amazing. Someone's already put a thumb down on it. Yay. There we go. Starts again. Oh well. Good job I do it for the love of the game. Not for anything else. Come on, computer, you could do it. There it is. This one's lovely. I don't at all. At the end of the day, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's kind of why I don't bother asking though anymore. It's just easier. Takes the focus off it when they all leave. So who wants to go where? Daytime, nighttime, sunset? You name it. I love this area. What's that view there? If you were to literally sit there in real life and look at it like that at the castle, it would look very, very similar. In fact, I saw it from this angle. I think the only bit I haven't got is the people mover going across the middle here. The layout's a little bit different. Mine train. Okay, next vote. Day or night? Hold on. Start vote. Day or night? See if we can get you guys doing this. If it'll work. There we go. Day or night on Thunder Mountain? Oh, day's winning. Oh, looks like day's gonna win it. By the time we get around there, maybe we could go a little bit further. Maybe night could come back swinging. No, looks like day's got it. Oh no, night's fighting back. Have your say, guys. Night's coming back. This is interesting. I like. We're going under the bridge. Looks like day's got it. Still got the queue to go, guys. There we go. So it looks like it's going to be a day. Oh, end pole. There we go. It's day then. Excuse me. The rapids, yeah, I was trying to think what rapids I did. Cheers for the votes, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, Wilbert. We're just having a little bit of a relaxed evening. I've done a load of build earlier from the new park. Do you know what? I'll never forget looking out at a lot of this and just going, oh, we've got to do all that, we've got to do all that, and we've got to do all that. And then when you actually do it, like I'm doing now, this is what you get. This is what you get. You pull your finger out. Is it up? Problem is, if I put 1,000 guests in, we'll go down to about 12 frames a second, and that's the problem. That's too loud, just say, guys. Yeah. Oh, who's showing out next ride then, guys? What would you all like to go on next? Ooh. What's that? What's that? I didn't do that, did I? Oh, everyone's going to see it like that. Whoops. Everyone makes small mistakes. Oh yes, rapids. Apologies. Okay. So, you know, this is quite a good day or night of this one. So, we will go again. Go for it. Right. Day or night, guys. Close one, this one. Ooh. I love a view. So we are literally nearly there. And the vote concludes at night time. Thank you for the voters. Right, so actually the queue line for this is best at night anyway. So I just hope we can. I can do this in Planet Coaster 2 without having to put a massive hill over the top of it. That's all I want. All I want to know. That's all I want to know. I don't want to know anymore. Yes, Kira. Yep. There's the friendly two-bodied snake yet again. Right, where were we? So, go. That's the right one. That's the right one. I think we'll just do it as we'll go round in the seat, I think. Or do you want to do a follow? Well, that was the full intention behind this part, Jenny, was to make it feel as real as I possibly could within the limitations of the game, but also use a formula that works for me, which is Disney, but do it in the Planko fashion. So instead of doing a jungle rapids, I did a jungle river rapids, but I did it in keeping with the pieces that we have available to us within the game. And you just make it work. And that's what I loved about this park, was the fact that this... Johnny said it was more restrictive. Why have we got any noise? Oh no, we have. Sorry, my headphones turned down. Johnny said that Disney restricted me. I don't think it did. I think it gave me guidelines to work to, which is an extremely positive comment compared to the restrictiveness. As in, I knew it was going to be adventure, I knew it was going to be pirate. How I do it is free will. So just make it feel similar, and people instantaneously are then, well, where's Splash Mountain? Where's this? Where's that? And it's like, well, you can't do everything. Well, you could. The other side of the computer. But as old Marge that joined the chat yesterday, French gentleman, I think, building Disneyland California in a 1x1 recreation, and I mean everything. He has to, at the moment, I think, build out of the park. Or no, he can't live stream it because the game just won't play. So it's insane the pieces he's used. The amount. Are we going to get the view? Are we going to get the view? Are we going to get the view? There's the castle. There's the castle. And this was the first park that when it came to the lighting, 90% of all area lighting. So I don't mean these little flames, because obviously the light comes off them. But in respect to that bit to the right now, and along the 90% of the park is downlit. So the light is coming from above you downwards at night time. And that was the first time I'd ever tried that. And that again just adds a load more detail. So obviously where you use the flames and stuff, it's depending on where you have it, it's going to come down. But I tried my hardest to make all of the light hit the surface instead of come from underneath. And that I think made a big difference to the way the park feels, especially at night time, because it feels a lot more alive because you got the light hitting the surfaces instead of bouncing up. Just makes it feel more real in that regard. And I love this area. So none of these lanterns are lighting this area, by the way. These are all turned off. It's all lighting that I've put in the top of these to make it look like the light's coming from the lanterns. So it just gives it a more natural colour blend instead of all the yellow that the lantern actually creates. As you can tell, it's all yellow on here. Pleasure. Any other shout outs, guys? I don't mind. Couple more rides maybe on something, I don't know, whatever you want to go on. Someone said dueling one. Day or night for this thing, guys, because I think this is better at night. Day or night, Dan? Sorry, Josh, you let me know day or night on the coasters, mate. Day or night, Dan? Josh is going to get back to me now. One here, day or night? No worries, Jenny. Catch you soon. Thanks for joining. Red or blue? Red or blue, Joshy? All comes in. I'll tell you what, let's do the pirate coaster first, and then we'll do the jewelings. Blue first, cool. There we go. So we want night blue first. And I'm not going to do it like Johnny did, having it facing down like that, because what on earth went through his head to do that was beyond me. There we go. There we go, guys. Red dragon, blue dragon. There you go, guys. Right, I think that's me going to call it an evening, if I'm all in honesty with you guys. I'm shattered. This view here. You get everything. Adventureland, Pirate Land, Frontierland, Fantasy, and the future. Guys, I am going to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining. Sorry it wasn't a build session second stream this evening. I thought it was going to be, but my eyes are watering. I've just had a bit too much screen time today, so I just need to go and relax. My sincere apologies. I hope you all have a very pleasant morning, afternoon, sleep, evening, wherever you are in the world, guys. Kira, Dan, Joshy, Jenny, everyone, thank you very much for joining. It's appreciated, and I hope, to subject to how the mood goes tomorrow, I'll be streaming tomorrow as well, guys. So yeah. Have a lovely evening, guys. See you all very, very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.